In today's video, I'm gonna share every email marketing tool I use to grow my list from 0 to 20,000 subscribers. So if you're looking to grow an email list and you're just starting out, then these are the exact tools I use to get people to subscribe to my list and engage once they're on my newsletter. This is going to be straight to the point, and I'm giving you all the tools I actually use and love in my business. So every tool I mention in this video, I actually tested and I know it and it can work. Now, your email list is your most important asset in your business. 70 to 80% of all the income I make online from selling digital products comes straight from my email list. Growing my email list is my #1 priority. So if you're just starting out with a list of 0, or you've been trying to grow your list for months, I promise these tools can absolutely change the game for you. And you can stop wasting hours trying to find the tools that actually work. These are the exact tools that got me from a list of 0 to over 20,000. So without any further ado, let's jump into tool #1. The first tool, believe it or not, is my WordPress blog. Now, yes, you can use landing pages alone to grow an email list, but if you want to establish your own personal brand online, like I have, then I believe your blog is the perfect place to start growing your email list. First of all, on your blog, you can share valuable content for free every single week. This is so important for people to get to know you and start to trust you. Once you provide that value, you can invite people onto your email list. There's so many ways you can do that with your blog. You can share about your free downloads, your free masterclasses, and webinars. I even have a free resource library with tons and tons of free downloadable resources, right? That has literally added thousands of people to my email list over the past few months. All the tools I'm about to mention in this video, I apply all throughout my blog so that there's always at least 3 to 7 different ways to sign up to my email list once people land on my site. Yep, I said 3 to 7 different ways. Again, by sharing pop-ups, free downloads, invite people to a webinar, or my free resource library. I believe you have to offer all kinds of different incentives for people to subscribe because we are all different and on a different stage in our journey. So different things speak to different people, right? And I provide all these different options to sign up on my blog. If you want to learn how to start a blog from scratch, then watch this video here. I go into all of the details there. Moving on to the next tool, and that is my trusty lead generating quiz. So I use a tool called Try Interact to create all my online quizzes. And yep, it's pretty similar to like a Disney princess personality quiz you would see on BuzzFeed, just applied to my business niche. The quiz I created just recently is called my Pin Credible Marketing Quiz. And in this quiz, I asked people 9 to 10 questions to figure out their personal Pinterest personality. Now, as their quiz results, I give them a free customized roadmap to more Pinterest traffic based on the answers the people gave me inside the quiz. And in order for people to get their hands on this personalized roadmap to Pinterest success, right, they first need to give me their name and email to access the gift. And here's how the quiz and opt-in form look like for my Pin Credible Marketing Quiz. Now, over the past 3 months, this strategy alone has added more than 300 new leads to my list. Basically, all I have to do is set up the quiz once, then promote it on my website and on social, and the quiz is then connected to my email list, so whenever someone wants to get their hands on their Pinterest traffic roadmap and enter their name and email, I just gained a new subscriber. It's such a brilliant and fun way to get people onto my list that's super engaging and feels like so much more fun than just a regular freebie download, for example. Now, if you want to implement a quiz just like mine for your business, but you don't know where to start, then I do have a free 4-day quiz challenge you can take where I walk you through the exact steps of creating your first online personality quiz. You get all the details on how to come up with a quiz idea for your business, the questions and answers you ask, how to come up with the personality results your audience will love, and how to set up this all technically, because I know some people might feel a little bit stressed about that, but I promise it's super easy. So if you want to create your first lead generating quiz with Interact, then sign up for my free 4-day quiz challenge by clicking here or down below in the description box. I promise you'll have your first few subscribers in absolutely no time. The next tool that has helped me grow my email list to 20,000 plus is LeadPages. Now, LeadPages is a pretty expensive product, I'm not gonna lie, and I'll talk about a good alternative later on in this video. But the thing is, I'm using it all the time in my business, even though it's a lot more pricey and advanced, but I still wanted to mention it here. So I use LeadPages to create pop-ups, landing pages, and opt-in boxes on my website and blog where people can sign up for my free resource library or get their hands on one of my free downloads. So for example, a PDF download. Basically, you are using LeadPages to design the opt-in form and then use the code LeadPages gives you and embed that on your website. It's then connected to my email marketing service. So whenever someone signs up through one of those forms, people are automatically added to my list. I know this sounds a bit complicated, so let's make an example. Here on my blog, inside this post, I have this opt-in form that I created with LeadPages. And basically, when someone reads the post, they can click on the form and this pop-up opens where they can sign up to get access to the freebie or, for example, get the password to my free resource library. Inside LeadPages, this is where I created this form and connected it to my email marketing service. Then all I have to do is copy this code here and add that to my blog, and everything is connected, very simple and easy. I literally use LeadPages for all of these forms, so pop-ups, opt-in forms, and landing pages, and you can see that this has added almost 4,000 new subscribers to my list in the past 90 days. Okay, next let's talk email marketing provider or service, whatever you want to call it. There are two email marketing services I absolutely love and I used both over the years. First, I absolutely love ConvertKit to start and manage your email list. This is a great tool and amazing for beginners, but also has a lot of advanced features you would want in an email marketing service like tagging or automations. And they even have a free plan you can go with when you just want to test the waters. By the way, all the tools I mentioned in this video are linked in the description box below for you. Now, I used to use ConvertKit for my business for years, so that's why I love to recommend it. But since I am in Europe and I have to comply to a privacy law called GDPR, I basically had to move over to Drip, which is what I'm using right now to manage my list. Now, Drip integrates with LeadPages, so that's where I get my GDPR consent forms in one place. But if you don't live in Europe or use LeadPages, then by all means, ConvertKit is incredible. Drip is incredible as well, however, it comes at a much higher price tag. You get incredible support, like I love their chat support, their options for automations and workflows are the bomb, but it definitely comes with a price tag, so have a look at both. There's really pros and cons to using either one of those, but I've only had good experiences with both. Moving on to my next email marketing tool that has helped me grow my email list from 0 to 20K is WebinarJam. Now, I don't think that this is something people talk about enough, but hosting free webinars and masterclasses are actually a great way to grow your email list. Yes, you can use your webinar to sell and pitch your product to your audience, but at the same time, you can also use the masterclass to grow your email list. Because the thing is, most people won't buy your product straight from the webinar. I think an average conversion rate for people inside webinars is like 3%. And that is the people that actually show up to the webinar, right? But here's the cool thing. You can use your webinar to get people to subscribe to your list in the first place. And if they don't show up to it, you can send them the replay. In any case, you're providing free value in advance before they even enter your email list. Then, because they signed up for your masterclass or whatever, you can have follow-up via email because the WebinarJam, the tool I'm using to host my webinars, also connects to your email marketing service and automatically signs up everyone to your list who signed up for the webinar. So you can follow up via email, sharing more content, more free content, or you can even send them an automatic sales sequence to pitch the product for you mentioned in your free class. You can see here for my most recent masterclass that I hosted a little over a month ago, I actually gained over 1,500 new subscribers from that masterclass alone. So again, WebinarJam, great for gaining new leads from webinars. Next, let's talk social media for growing your email list. In particular, I use two tools, Pinterest and YouTube, to massively grow my email list, and here is how. So I mentioned that I use my blog to offer all these kinds of different ideas how people can sign up for my list. We talked about quizzes, pop-ups, freebies, and webinars, right? But at the end of the day, you have to get enough eyeballs in front of those opt-in forms, otherwise you're not going to grow your list. That's why I'm using YouTube and Pinterest to drive massive traffic to my blog and my landing pages, and this works like wonders. So I basically promote my free content like my videos or blog posts on these platforms, and then I, for example, on my YouTube share about those free downloads or webinars inside my videos. And then people can click the link in the description box to check out that webinar or that free download. Or I create dedicated pins, leading to my free offers where people can sign up to get their freebie or take my quiz. Actually, pins promoting anything free, like a free template or a free checklist, work really, really well. You don't always have to have a blog post or video as the underlying piece of content for your pin. You can also promote your freebie or masterclass straight on that pin, and these pins are bringing in hundreds of people to your blog every single week. Which again, the more eyeballs I can get in front of those free offers, the faster I'm growing my email list. And like I mentioned in the very beginning, the number of people on my email list directly correlates with how much money I make per month from selling digital products. Like, your email list is the number one thing to focus on. You don't own your social media. Like, I'm not just saying this to be dramatic. Like, if you knew what was going on behind the scenes lately in my business with social media, like, you would freak out. Please don't build your business on the backbone of social media. Your email list is the number one asset in your business. Now, I just want to quickly mention my free 4-day quiz challenge again. So if you want to implement a quiz just like mine that grew my list by over 300 people on autopilot over the past few weeks alone, but you don't know where to start, then my free challenge is for you. I walk you through the exact steps of creating your first online personality quiz. You get all the details on how to come up with a quiz idea for your business, the questions and answers you ask, how to come up with personality results your audience will love, and how to set this up technically. Because I know some people might feel a little bit stressed about that, but I promise it's super easy. So if you want to create your first lead generating quiz with Interact, then sign up for my free 4-day quiz challenge by clicking here or in the description box below. I promise you'll have your first few subscribers in absolutely no time. Now that's it from me for today. I hope you find this valuable and you're going to test at least one new tool I mentioned here today to help you grow your email list from 0 to 20K in absolutely no time. My name is Katie. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers!